should be going soon. And for some reason my server is still as always connected to Texas. Alright, we are ready to go. And for whatever reason we are not. Alright, we're live, we're going live right now. Should still be staring at the Wind Ranger. I will switch it back once everyone loads into the game. Sometimes there may be pauses because someone's computer doesn't load up, but we're coming in. Most people are coming in. We got 3 more. One last guy. Always that one last guy. Alright, Kiss in, and I'll be switching back, and you should be seeing the game screen right now. And here we have today Amateur to the 2 League Season 7. This time I am very fortunate to be able to pick up a game from NA Heroic. So this is not the NA entry level anymore. Now we have Squad 6 versus Diving in the Deep. So we go into the ban phase before I start talking about anything. Squad 6 banning out the Lina actually as their first ban. Not a very common first ban we see. Usually we do see people ban out more annoying heroes like Sniper, Axe. I know a lot of teams don't like to deal with Axe. Throw Warlock, as we've seen right now. Just an update for the NA entry level. Warlocks of the Beach will be playing on Saturday this week, and then they've said they will be playing on Fridays and Saturdays for this season, I guess. So I will not be able to follow them as much as I did compared to last season. So for now I'm still looking for a team to be stuck with on Thursdays. So beyond that, Fridays and Saturdays, I would likely just be leaving that to follow Warlocks of the Beach. And we have your Juggernaut also being banned out as the second ban from Squad 6, fairly common ban too. The Lina on the other hand is pretty interesting, might be a respect ban coming up. People do reviews and or I haven't particularly had the opportunities to watch these 2 teams play before this. I know Squad 6 lost their first the games from their first week. Diving in the Deep won their first 2 games, so Diving in the Deep is now 2-0 up. Squad 6 is on 0, but this is only week 1 of course, so it's really hard to say. And this second-hand chair is annoying. But Axe will ban us the second ban from Diving of the Deep, so those are all fairly common bans coming up right now. So usually the early period are fairly common bans until people start seeing what you pick, what kind of lineup you're aiming towards. Then they become more interested to counter or pick against your lineup, so that's always beneficial.
10 seconds remaining.
People like to say you win the draft, then you are halfway to winning the game.
Reserve time.
Anyway, let's get a quick time looking through the squad. From Squad 6 we have Reaper, Cap the First, and General Pants. We have 2 stand-ins with King Dave and Pineapple Mucus, whatever. And from Diving into the Deep we have LL. Wow, that was a really fast pick. We have Diving in the Deep has picked up Sniper and Vengeful Spirit in quick succession for their double pick. Silencer was picked up by Squad 6, so maybe expecting a anti-team fight lineup. Silencer just well to counter engage on the team fight against a team fight lineup, and it does well to force a disengagement from the team fight lineup too.
10 seconds remaining.
And on the other side we have RPG, we have Kraton, we have Mar
5 seconds remaining.
Marb,
Reserve time.
and Ogre Magi will be picked
Dire
up
team
by
back.
Squad 6 as their second pick, so that's interesting. We're not too sure whether it will be those two as supports or whether the Silencer will be a mid core. Viper is banned out in mid.
Radiant team banned.
Assuming Viper used to be a pretty good hero against Sniper, but assuming the change to the Shrapner has really reduced the Viper's ability to harass Sniper as much in mid as he used to. Viper in itself is already a very slow hero, so as you can Viper itself is already a very slow hero, so the Shrapner slows it even further, makes it really hard to run away from a Sniper and also engage on the Sniper. We have your Clockwork being banned out, a very standard hard counter towards the Sniper.
5 seconds remaining.
Heroes that are able to close distance extremely quickly. So an axe, a throw with a blink dagger, a void, anti-mage, Clockwork, Spirit Breaker, though I don't particularly believe Spirit Breaker is as effective in a competitive game as it is in a pub game.
5 seconds remaining.
But we have here Draw Ranger is being banned out.
Reserve time.
Ranger probably not exactly the best fighter to go up against the Sniper, because you want to close the distance between yourself and the Sniper, but Draw Ranger doesn't want to be near. Centaur Warrunner is also being banned out, and Omi Knight will be picked up as their second support by Diving of the Deep. So looks like Centaur Warrunner is also being banned out. A lot of the bans seem to be, though the first two are probably specifically banned just like standard bans. No one wants their opponent to have an axe or a throw warlock, but the Clockwork and Centaur Warrunner bans are clearly offlane bans that would benefit the Sniper. Those aren't exactly heroes Sniper go up against very well in lane, and they aren't exactly heroes that Sniper do well in game in general. Centaur Warrunner blinking in with a stun and double H probably brings the Sniper down to half health with all the way up to mid game. And of course we do have a Silencer here to counter the Omi Knight, not really to counter the Omi Knight, but to ensure that the Guardian Ranger does not disturb the game as much. We have a Necrophos being picked up, so it looks like as expected, seeing the pick from Centaur Warrunner and Clockwork, Sniper will be going onto the safe lane, and the Necrophos will likely be going on the going to the middle lane. We do have Clinks being picked up, so I'm not sure whether it's going on the off lane or the safe lane. Because they still do have the option of the sending the Silencer mid against the Necrophos. Not sure how well that would line up, but
5 seconds remaining.
pretty good hero to go up against the Sniper, and also a distance closer would be a Pug. If they run a Pug mid, it's probably Pug doesn't do too badly against the Necrophos, but they chose the Zeus instead. High amount of burst damage, so definitely something to do with Sniper too if you can get in range. So Zeus would likely, well, it's still questionable. But Zeus, we do see Zeus going solo off lane sometimes, maxing up the first Arch Lightning and Static Field, and just farming the lane from a reasonable distance. And there's also a possibility of Silencer going to the middle or the Zeus going to the middle against the Necrophos. Clinks himself could go either lane. I actually think the draft coming up from Squad 6 is pretty good, beyond the fact that they lack a really hard carry, really hard late game carry. But as you can see, there is a significant amount of magic damage coming up from Necrophos, so we're not sure what's the last hero yet. Medusa could actually nah, Medusa wouldn't be a very good pick. It kind of screws with the Zeus, Ogre Magi, and the Silencer a lot. Medusa would actually be a pretty good pick on diving in the deep if they did not have the sniper. PL has been banned out, and Brister Back has been banned out too as the final few bans. Now we're looking at the 5th, we're looking at an offlaner, a Tide Hunter probably. I'm not sure, I'm just saying a Tide Hunter because of the picture, it looks like a Tide Hunter. But we do have offlane Central Warrunner and Clockwork already being banned out.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see. I think I've just realized something. I did not turn my mic on for in-game Dota 2. So people on Twitch TV would have been hearing me, but people on Dota TV, hopefully there wasn't anyone viewing the game. Otherwise that would have been really awkward. I always forget to turn it off, and then I join the game and then people start complaining about my mic, saying turn your freaking mic off, and I was like, yeah, that's Dota community for you. Rage, the first thing you get. Anyway, we're waiting for the last pick, probably an offlane from diving in the deep, say Tide Hunter, as I was saying, because we do have Centaur Warrunner and Clockwork already being banned out. A Wind Ranger wouldn't be too bad. They do leak. Oh, okay, a Slug will be picked up instead, so we do have a 3 pretty steady cores. Necrophos definitely more useful to the mid and late to the mid and late game than the very early period of the game. Slug also Slug and Necrophos probably comes online around the 10th minute all the way until maybe the 30th or 40th minute, and the sniper will probably start coming online from the 30th all the way to the late game phase. Though sniper is definitely not the best hard carry out there. A lot of the harder carries will out carry sniper, but on the other hand, we do have a ancient apparition will be picked up to counter the Necrophos and probably the Slug healing effect too. And of course we do have the Omni Knight and the Guardian Angel, which ancient apparitions ultimate will stop the healing as well. So that is a pretty reasonable amount of healing coming out. Sniper also another hero that usually builds into a Mass of Madness, so it'll be interesting. So I'm not too sure who will be going to the off lane on season 6, but Shrapnel, the first skill, will be picked up by a sniper, the most annoying hero in game right now. LL playing on this. LL will be playing the sniper. We have Rain on the Necrophos, Kraton on the Vengeful Spirit, RPG on the Omni Knight, and on the Slug will be Marb. On the other side of the map, on the Dire team, we have Rapier on the Ancient Apparition, we have Pineapple on the Zeus, we have Cap the First on the Silencer. I hope I'm probably getting that name wrong. Anyway, King Dave on the Ogre Magi, and we have General Pants on the Klings. So right now we do have the teams here smoked up, 4 of them going up, closing in onto the Silencer. Both wards are with the Vengeful Spirit, so they will run into the Silencer. Stun will connect. This would likely be first, but Shrapnel has been shot up. Silencer going really low. All Shrapnel, actually Silencer is still alive, and RPG actually taking a reasonable amount of damage right there. Could have even went down actually. And so it looks like we will have the sniper going back to the bounty rune, and he will be picking out the bounty rune. On the bottom, on the other hand, Klinks will pick up the bounty rune, and that is an interesting lineup right now. We have the Vengeful Spirit rotating in, probably hoping for a doesn't have enough mana to do much. Sniper will be going mid instead, so the Necrophos, Omni Knight. This is pretty funny because both teams have just did exactly what they hope the opponent didn't do, but now the Slug will be on the safe lane alone against a very aggressive tri-lane. A Klings which has a lot of burst damage, and an Ancient Apparition and an Ogre Magi in the lane, but looks like they are rotating. I think they may be rotating top, and on top we have the Silencer soloing against a Omni Knight. a Vengeful Spirit and a Necrophos. Also a lot of burst magic or burst damage coming up, so Sniper wants to be careful right now. He may be able to get stunned. He will get slowed. Actually not particularly the right skill. He does get frozen up, but not in. He is stuck right now, but he's just gonna take a lot of damage. Funnily, he probably won't die. He doesn't die. He gets his level 3. He rotates up. The two supports are also rotating back down, and the stun will connect on the Ancient Apparition right now. Freeze thrown onto the Omni-Knight. RPG will give Froze in position, but Zeus does not have the mana to do much beyond that. So 2 kills go the way of RPG, and DID now leads the kill score by 2. Let's just switch it a bit to the last hit. More prevention, the 2 silencer. I think the laning was a little bit awkward, so it didn't go in favor of. It didn't work in favor of S6. I believe the Klings went on the safe lane. They didn't really have an off lane. That's the main issue, I guess. They don't have a very suitable off lane hero to go on. But now we have the two aggressive tri lane will be fighting each other instead. Ancient Apparition will be slowed down. A little bit of harassment coming up from Omni-Knight. No heals yet, not level 2 yet. Ancient Apparition also stuck down with 2 deaths. A lot of Silencer now taking a lot of damage. Omni-Knight trying to slow the Silencer down, but insufficient. Lots of damage coming up from RPG, but probably not enough to bring him down. And the Necrophos will just heal them up, but he is low on mana right now. He dive onto them, but it's probably not the lineup you want to dive on, because the Necrophos will be able to heal and do a lot of damage to your heroes. Silencer would likely try to work to burn the mana more from all these lineups, or all the 3 heroes, and that would probably work in benefit. Slug now jumping back, probably just to avoid taking a significant amount of damage coming out from the General Pants. Marby actually doing surprisingly being zoned out by General Pants right now. I guess it's quite expected if you let a solo melee hero solo against a Klings. A Klings is probably able to zone you out pretty well. And on the top lane, more aggression coming up from both sides. Sniper doing pretty well, but surprisingly losing to the Zeus. We do have some rear aggression coming up top. Funnily, let me just have a look here. Okay, we're not sure. We're not sure whether they can see each other or not. I don't think they can see each other.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
Zeus looks like he's about to pick up a. Who picked up the bounty room? Sniper actually bottled up the bounty room. Sniper actually has a bottle. Sniper actually has the bounty rune right now, so Zeus has a DD, but I think he would have preferred the bounty rune. The DD isn't exactly as effective as, and now the Sniper using the Shrapnel to zone the Zeus out. So we do have an engagement coming in on Zeus, but the DD will play a role. Will not actually play a role. He'll just drop 2 skills to harass and push them back. So now moving into the 5th minute, we have the Necrophos leading the chart with free farm almost. None of them could actually challenge him to do much. We're back, Ogomejai. A good stun right here could be trouble, but the stun comes out on King Drift instead. Sniper comes up, Assassinate will get him, but Omni-Knight will go down. Looks like AA is in trouble too, and AA will go down. On the back here, Vengeful Spirit manages to stay alive actually. And very good heal and rotation coming in from the Sniper. Good heal from Necrophos to keep the Vengeful Spirit alive. And a very lucky stun coming up from the Silencer to slow his attack to ensure that the Vengeful Spirit actually stays alive. Otherwise, I think the silencer
Much
hit
like
would have
cordwood
killed him.
before Axe's axe, Dire's top tower is under attacks.
There's some really good rotation coming in there. Slug also continues to be shut down at the bottom lane, so that's one issue that they may want to pay attention to. Klings is having free farm, so as opposed to the, and here comes the Slug, who will try to man fight, and looks like he's in trouble right now. The Klings will be forced to move away. And another kill now here coming up from the top. Zeus being spotted out by the wards, and he will be brought down. Killing spree going the way of the sniper. Of course, Klings, once Klings get out Oblivion stuff, he could probably start farming snipers, and he could probably even farm heroes like Vengeful Spirit and Omni Knight. Slug does have his ultimate right now, so he is able to sustain in lane much better. Just showing out a lot of harassment and healing up once. He just take a turn in the jungle and heal up. But the main issue here, of course, is they are falling further and further behind on levels. I think only the core is probably ahead. Actually, surprisingly, their levels is not too big of a difference. This would be a pretty good time to engage on him. I'm not sure what King Dave was doing. They will go on the Vengeful Spirit instead. And now a lot of freeze coming out. Ultimate being used by the Zeus. They will get the Vengeful Spirit. Here comes out. Ancient Apparition bringing really low right now. Ogre Mage are running away. I'm not too sure why. They're pretty healthy. Not enough mana to actually, about to have enough mana for a Frostbite right now. Silencer will silence this up. Frostbite, Cold Feet actually. Frostbite will be used on the Omni Knight, and looks like he will go down. Ancient Impression goes down in the back. RPG will come down here. And ultimate used on the Ergo Magi, so the Ergo Magi will be side. Actually, why wasn't he sidelined for 30 seconds? I'm not sure. That might have been a bug, but I don't know. Ogre Magi did not get the extra 30 seconds on his spawn time, but he will respawn right now. They do get the kill. I'm not sure why they didn't dive and engage on the Necrophos instead. And now Vengeful Spirit with an invisibility rune. He might want to throw up his Invi right now. The stun would cost him over aggression right there. He thought he could have survived, but he did not, and he didn't use his stun, his Invi's Windwalk, I believe. What is he called? Shadow Walk? Skeleton Walk. And the ID now dominating the game, cruising into their first set. Probably don't have as big a lead. A ultimate is used by the Zeus to get a kill on this sniper, who probably pretty lucky. Lucky guess, I guess, knowing that he got harassed and returning engagement. So the ultimate will be used. It will secure the kill on the sniper. I'm trying to push this T1 down at the bottom lane. Pretty important tower for the Dire. Unlike the Radiant's offlane tower, the Dire's offlane tower is actually pretty important to maintain control over the Roshan Pit. You have Sniper coming back up, immediately launching Shrapnel to push the Zeus back up to get some sights on what's happening on top of the lane. Of course, you always want to keep sight of that.
Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
This is now pretty interesting. Zeus has 10 seconds away from his ultimate, so I guess if they come in here with force, now they're forcing, they're coming up from the jungle, so they're probably just gonna give this T1 away, and in exchange for the T1 up top.
The red mist spreads.
Omni Knight is TPing in actually, and we do have Slug also coming in right now. So two heroes they do not want to trade.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I want to be careful here. They do have a lot of stuns, so they don't want to go too near. And it looks like the BID will get the T1 uncontested, and they do manage to defend their top tower too. Ancient Persian does not have his ultimate yet. It's probably something he wants to work towards as quickly as possible. What's spotted out? Well, I thought he would try to snipe the courier. He probably didn't even see the courier.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Radiant's middle tower is taking some chipping damage right now, so Klings... This is a type of hero that Klings would pick off if he gets the amount of farm he needs and his Oblivion stuff. He would use his Envy to go in, find this kind of hero who are standing behind, and just... he is being dusted up. So Global Silence will be used right now. Stun come... Oh, actually Ultimate will use, and the Ultimate will go down. Klings going down. Still no extra 30 seconds, I'm not too sure why. At least it doesn't look like there's an extra 30 seconds right now, and the Slug will try to finish off the AA, and he will get the last in on AA. Silencer is now trying to run away. Zeus is actually in position. No ultimate. Ultimate already used actually. Necrophos is actually really low.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Does not have enough mana to sustain in this fight. Slug is back in trying to get some kills right there. Sniper actually went down. So it was Clicks also, sadly Clicks also died, so it wasn't exactly beneficial to anyone. Zeus is trying to deny the wards right now. He does not have the mana, he has an arcane boot, so... And he will get the deny. What an awesome deny on the wards right there, but... S6 not in a very good position now actually. I think they're pretty far behind. Not exactly. They're pretty close by, surprisingly. Though the Klings is falling behind badly after having 2 deaths. One at the bottom and one at the top. He needs his Oblivion stuff as quickly as possible. He wants to get back into the game. Starts picking up some weaker heroes at the back and running away. Ancient Apparition still does not have his level 6, so Ogre Magi also select level 6 engagement up top on the Klings, who will go down. Sorry, it's the Ogre Magi. What? Okay, it's the Ogre Magi that went down. Thought it was a Klings that was still in the jungle. Klings is actually up top farming. Slug, who has been shut down, now getting a lot of kills, actually getting a dominating, I believe it was. Yes, a dominating streak going to his way. He did not get sufficient farm at the bottom, being zoned out by the Klings pretty seriously. Assassinate will be casually used on the Silencer. A little bit of lag coming up. Swap abuse on the Zeus ultimate from the Zeus has popped up. Mechanism and heal coming up, and I believe it was a Mecha. It's probably only nice heal growth. And Guardian Angel is now used. Ogre Magi now sidelined too after being brought down. Ancient Apparition in danger too. Whether he has to assassinate, no assassinate for 13 seconds, so they are forced to. Probably not forced to back out. They can probably continue this push actually. Invisibility rune being popped to healing self. Used right there to bring them back up, and I'm not sure why he bothered the regeneration rune, but he bothered the regeneration rune. Ogre Magi going, Omni Knight going to the top lane to protect the top lanes. Silencer getting the deny on the middle tower, very important deny right there. Klings running away from the sentry was probably trying to find someone to pick off right now. He does have one of his Oblivion stuff now. He needs another one. He's about 900, and I believe the recipe is about 700 gold, so he's about 1,000 gold away, more or less. But Season 6 now losing a lot of map control, actually, losing more and more towers.
Invisibility.
It will go up top, 2 cores have rotated in. Honestly felt the draft wasn't actually too bad. The draft was actually pretty good, the idea behind the draft for S6, but I think the way they laned might have been the downfall of the whole thing.
Cordwood before Axe's axe.
I would have felt the Clinks going on the safe lane, solo safe lane with an aggressive silencer over Magi, and AA at the bottom lane would have been more beneficial, and a Zeus mid, or a silencer solo mid and a Zeus in the aggressive tri-lane might have been better. But they opted against that, and it didn't pay out really well, especially when you force yourself to rotate. The other way was to actually allow the silencer to be zoned out and zone the slug out instead, so you try to get as much kills on the slug as possible in the bottom lane and just hope your silencer stay as safe as possible in the top lane. But instead they decided to rotate the 2 supports up top, and I guess they paid the price for that. The rotation, it took time, and more importantly the kill on the, so a swap will be used right there to secure a kill on Zeus, but the Vengeful Spirit will go down. In return, now King Dave is being sniped up, and the ultimate will secure the kill right there. There you see, that's more like it. That's the extra 30 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
And the heal will actually connect, and looks like AA is dead right now. Will he be able to get back to base in time? I don't think so. He will go down, and a unstoppable streak goes the way of the Necrophos. And TPing in is the Zeus, which was brought down. His burst damage is instantly cancelled out by the only ace. I heard sword being used right here, so it was used on the Clinks. That's also being popped. He is now in danger. He will go down. There's really nothing much they can do. They're way too under levered to do much right now. And Sniper is diving in right now, just getting a lot of damage on the silencer, but I don't think it's enough to bring him down. Slug will connect with a pounce, and Sniper will get a triple kill right there. More heals coming out, and the 8 ultimate will connect. I think silencer might go down. Oh, he's not dying. Oh, he's not dying because of the... It's not dying because of the immune. That was a very good play. Take the silencer for sure.
Dire structures can take all. Radiant's top tower has fallen. It could be worse. Unlike Axe, ever, Dire's middle barracks have fallen. This
is probably a lost cause right now. They're probably trying just to regroup and see what they plan to do for their second game. They're way too far behind right now. It's almost a 10,000 goal lead and a 7,500 experience lead. And Ultimate now trying to connect on the... no one actually. Yeah, 1 heal is more than sufficient to bring this Sniper back up to full health. That's how low health the Sniper has. I think they are able to spot the illusion. They probably saw the illusions. They probably know it's an illusion too. I do hope they know it's an illusion and they don't waste too many ultimates on him. Okay, at least they see that that one's an illusion. They should know. Just working towards a 4-star. Some views of the items right now. We haven't been following up actually. Sniper picking up an MOM earlier, as we have talked about that. A Demon H has been picked up too. Mechanism out and ready on the Necrophos. It looks like he's probably working towards a Hood of Defiance and then a pipe. RPG picks up a point booster and is likely working towards a Giving Scepter. Medallion is picked up by Kraton. And Marb. Okay, we do have an engagement here, so I'm gonna stop him. That Pounce connects on the Zeus. Zeus will be burst out immediately. Swap will be used to cancel the ultimate, and Silencer will not be able to get out of that. 5 men in this fight, very well actually. As I was saying, Marb has an offering and a casual Yasha. Not too sure what he's building towards right now. He doesn't have a lot of money saved up, so it's pretty hard to say. Reaper does not have anything. Pine Emperor has a Soul Ring and is likely building towards a Force Staff. It's probably something that would save him a lot. Silencer has a Mechanism out and ready. Probably trying to finish the threats right now. King Dave, no significant item besides the Arcane Boots, and clings with his Oblivion stuff. It should. I think the issue is that they played against the lineup very well. Now, I honestly wouldn't say anyone won the draft per se, but they play against Diving in Deep played very well against this lineup. They knew the Klings needed some levels, and once the Klings get his level, the Klings is going to go find solo pickoffs. So starting from almost pretty early in the game, the whole team just stick together as 5, so the Klings couldn't actually pick anyone off. They prevented the pick off from anyone, so Klings becomes very inefficient. Global Silence now being activated. Slugs pouncing on the Silencer. Mechanism will be popped. Necrophos is being brought down. Ultimate connects on the Omni Knight. And Omni Knight will go down. This looks like an over-aggression. It looks like everybody will go down here. Zeus trying to bring down the Silencer. Vengeful Spirit going really low. Auto Magi now focusing onto the Silencer. He's the only one left. Klings is now left to burst the Silencer down, and he will get the Silencer down. It is a team fight, very interesting. Both sides are all dead actually, and Klings getting a lot of, actually not a lot of cash out of that, surprisingly. I would expect Klings. Zeus is the one that gets a lot. I think he got a lot of kills. He probably got. Oh, Klings had a buyback. That's why. It is actually a team wipe for both sides, but Klings bought back and saved. Not really saved, just try to get some kills. He did get a double kill after the buyback, so I guess that's pretty fair buyback. Boss stuff now completed on the Zeus, who still have some extra cash. Ancient Apparition actually has a lot of gold. I'm not sure what he's keeping it for.
Coin for me.
We do have an engagement down top. The ultimate will be used on the Klings to no effect. He was able to be kept. His health was able to kept pretty high. Force Staff will be used to bring himself to safety right now. Klings is trying to heal bottom himself up actually. And there I have it. As you can see, Diving in the Deep is constantly sticking as a 5-man ball, making the Klings really ineffective. The Klings wants to do a solo pickoff, but he is not able to do so. Cyber Ultimate connects on him. He's trying to run away right now. He needs to reach the bottom lane. He needs to get a TP. He needs to TP out. He should be able to TP out safely from here, and he will. He TPs back home.
Axe observes carnage underway at Radiant's top tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
More and more map control. being dominated by Deep right now. Looks like not interested. They are fourth right now. Bench Boost Spirit and the Sniper has proceeded to the bottom to get the road shot, man. This is probably when they are going to push in and end the game. So the 5-man boards returning back. And they had the lane all watered out with sentries and observer wards, so Klings really did not have a very good situation, good game to play. They played really well against the Klings, I would say. So they didn't really outdraft the Klings, but they did a really good job. Not really shutting him down either. They just played well against him. Like, they stick together so the Klings couldn't hunt them and pick them off. Ultimate from Zeus will be popped. AA Ultimate needs to connect right now before the mechanism and heal has connected. Magic immunity is dropped on him too, so he will now be rampaging through the whole squad. Snipe has been used on the Zeus. Ultimate from the Necroforce will connect and bring the Zeus down. RPG going really low. Stun coming out on General Pants, who will be burst down too, and that's 3 down. Only the 2 supports left alive. No buybacks available. This is probably GG. Sniper now just going to use his Aegis. And probably gonna clean the towers up already, and yes, they will be cleaning the towers up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack! If Dire's middle tower was worth a damn, it would. Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be, that is for certain.
You have your Sniper being a prick,
middle tower
and he will go down. He will pop his BKB and walks in there, and he will go down. Slug in danger of being killed by an AA Ultimate, but he will survive it. So he stays alive, dodges it with the pounce, and looks like the Ancient will be burst down. No GG scored, but finally GG scored. And first game goes the way of DID. We will now proceed back into the second game coming right up.